There is one important question which we all should be answering. What are the things which we are doing which will not matter in next 10 years? And that actually define how we are going to do many things today. And in my life, I analyze that very carefully. Things which are not going to matter in next 10 years, we should not be worrying about it or focusing on those things which might hamper our growth and happiness. And ultimately you can take better decision if you take those things out of your way. And that is what something I'm going to cover today. Welcome to Money Mindset and More. And today's quick video is about what are the things which will not matter 10 years from now, starting from my age. So today I am 45 years old, and next 10 years I will be 55. It does not matter whether I'll learn a new skill, I start a new business, I grow in my professional life, learn something which is totally different what I do. It does not matter whether I do all those things or not. I will be 55 after 10 years. So if I don't take those actions which might define my next 10 years, I will be the same, probably worse than the condition which I am today. And I'm not talking about financially, I'm talking about mentally, socially, spiritually, obviously, or if you want to consider that. So, so I have two choices, whether I want to take some actions and make sure that I have a life after 10 years which I want, or I want to stuck in the same way which I am doing today. Obviously, in my case, I take a lot of risk. I try so many things. Most of the things probably fail, but that's how I am growing. And definitely, I see in next 10 years things will be totally different for me, which are today. So extremely important. Another thing is that it does not matter how many times you say no after 10 years. So if today you are doing things just because of obligations, or you don't want to hurt somebody's feeling and things like that, and those things does not matter in next 10 years, then it is better to say no today, because then you will use your time and energy in better things. So if something which is half-hearted, a yes is not good in that scenario. Something which is full-hearted and a no is definitely good in today's scenario. So I would recommend saying no as much as possible, until unless something is 100% yes. Answer should be always no. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve, it should be as simple as that. Now another thing is that most of the things, people say that being on a life timeline, something like that, that also doesn't matter in 10 years. So most people will tell you that you should be finishing your college by, let's say, 25, getting a job by 30, getting married by 30, having a house by 35, kids by 40, and something like that. Actually, it does not matter who set those rules. So those rules are not valid anymore. Maybe in the past, not today. Today you should be free to do what you want to do. There is no such timeline. You should take detour in your life. For example, I have switched careers 7 times. I have changed my cities, I changed my country, and I have changed many skills which I used to do. Now I'm learning new skills. So you have to have that mindset which will impact you in next 10 years. And it does not matter today. If you think that being on a track will you will achieve all the things which are on the timeline in next year, and then you are fundamentally wrong. There is no such thing as a timeline which is fixed for everybody. You are on your own journey, and it is better to create adventure for yourself rather than following other people's adventure, and then ultimately you find those are not adventure for you. So extremely important that. Another one is, which will not matter in next 10 years for me or anybody, instant gratification. Things like, you will never say after 10 years that, oh, I watched one whole Netflix series in 2025, so that it will be very helpful for me in 2035. It will never happen. You will never say that, uh, I have a very good health because of the McDonald's French fries. This is me. I eat a lot. So I will never say that after 10 years. If my health is going down, I know what I have to stop today if I have to get my heart healthier in the future. So those things are very clear. Another thing is that you will not be following anybody else's dream or life. So it is your life. Dream it, shape it, and live it. Another key thing which does not matter in next 10 years will be how silly I look on things which I do today. Very simple example. I'm making all these videos. I see a lot of comments. People say that they don't care my journey. They don't care what I'm doing. They don't care what I speak. So do I care what they are saying? No. There are people which will always make you feel silly. They will make you feel that you are not worth and things like that. Things should not matter to you, because when I see my future after 10 years, it will not matter to me at all those things will go down in drain, and people who are commenting or pulling you down, they will go in drain anyway. As far as my journey is concerned, I have already reached a stage where most of the people, I would say 99% of the people, will not reach where I am today. So I have I have to just cross things which are probably very extreme elite things which people might be doing. So I look in that way. So if things does not matter in 10 years, so don't think of being silly, starting business, doing public speaking, working on your communication, guiding people based upon your experiences. Some people will find it silly anyway. You should not bother, because in 10 years you will not bother by it at all. So why today? So keep that in mind as well. Another thing which will not matter in next 10 years, and again, this is I also feel, how many likes or comments or views I've got on my post or my videos or my activities on social media and offline as well. How many people have given me their, what you call, verification of the work which I am doing. So those will things will not matter in 10 years, because in next 10 years you are not going to remember any one of those people or any one of those contents and likes and comments and share. So why to bother today? Just keep doing the work which you want to do, build you want to build, and let the benefit reap in future automatically to yourself. That's another very good important point for you. And the last one, which is very important, I always keep that in mind when I'm doing something, working on something which is not aligned with my long term goal and is non priority for me, should not be something which I should be focusing today, because is 10 years from now, if it doesn't matter, I should not be bothered by it now. A very classic example is, let's say you get a lot of, many people have a lot of bad bosses, bad colleagues, bad companies and things like that. But if I see from today's to 10 years, will those things will matter? I don't think so. Those things will not matter. So why those matters today? If something is not good, just change it. Change your job, change your career, change your city, change your country if you don't like, and just keep moving things. You are born to live, not just to be stuck in some place just because you were born there, or you are stuck in a company because you think it's the greatest company to work for and all the people with whom you are working are useless. So you have to take all those decisions. Anything which will not matter in next 10 years, you should not be doing. So for example, arguing with a colleague, if you think today you are arguing with somebody and it matters, you can actually get out of those arguments and anger if you simply think, will that argument or anger will be helpful or matter to you in next 10 years? If answer is no, you simply just move on from those discussions. That's how I address most of my discussion in these days. Many people might be thinking I don't know those subjects, or I don't want to discuss, or I am just not good enough. The reality is those things are not aligned with my goals, and that's why I just don't waste my time. And you, if you follow those things, you will actually feel the benefit of those things not happening in your life as well. So yeah, these are the things I wanted to cover today's video. Please let me know if you like or discuss anything. I am more than happy to discuss any point in detail. And please like, share, and subscribe. Happy to see you and see you in next video. Thanks. Bye bye.